Just a brief breakdown. I get up every day and I take my medicine to help the contractions, um, so that I don't have them. And poor Craig runs around like a chicken with his head cut off, trying to get ready for work and get me situated, walk the dog. He's literally running the house. And I'm so proud of him. He's been phenomenal. He's awesome. And then I change. Usually I change clothes. It's okay, Shadow. And that's Shadow. I usually will change clothes, come out here to my bed rest area, and hold on. Okay, so that was the Vaughn's delivery guy that knocked at the door. So come here. Oh. This is my four-legged baby. Right, Shadow? Right? He keeps me company every day. And I think he can hear the baby or something because he's gotten very attached and protective. He sometimes doesn't even want to go potty. Craig will try to take him out and he'll like just stop and look back and look at Craig and look at me and look at Craig and kind of like saying like, is it okay if I go because she needs me? It's pretty funny. Anyway, I've had like 3 contractions today. And hopefully they'll stay under control. Every time I get them, I get really nervous and I get scared, and it's a challenge to stay calm. I'm a nurse. I'm a NICU nurse. I know what can happen, different stages if the babies are born too early, and I know the risks, and it scares the heck out of me. It's one of the reasons why we initially waited so long to have babies, because I was just so scared and not ready. And now here we are 9 years later and I'm on bed rest. Lost one and bed rest with another. So I guess what it should teach me is that ultimately God is in control, and I know He is, and He has us covered, and really what's going to happen is going to happen no matter how much I stress or I don't stress, and you know how much worry I allow in. And that's kind of like what this video journal is really about. It's just to kind of help me to be able to talk out loud and hear myself think things through and kind of reinforce what I know to be true about God and how He, I guess, deals with us as a family, and that He is sovereign, and that His way, regardless if we understand it or not, is the best way. And we just have to have trust in that. We have to have hope in that. If we don't, then it's a life of like chaos and gloom. And to be honest, like, what's the worst that can happen? If we were to lose everything and have nothing, it would still be what it is, and we would still love God. Yeah, it's just a matter of putting things in the right perspective, having the right attitude, and just staying grounded there and not letting emotions take over. My goal is during this period to really seek God, have Him prepare me for this little boy, to be the woman I'm going to need to be, the mom that I'm going to need to be, the wife, that I'm going to need to be, so that I could really do justice to this role, this new role. Not that I'm going to be perfect, because I'm not perfect, but I feel like if I can open myself up, and that God could really infuse me with power and knowledge, and that I can do the hard thing and just take it day by day and trust Him and grow, that I will be the best version of myself that's possible, what the best version of the potential that He created me with, that I could bring Him glory, that I would raise a son that loves God, loves the Lord, because God loves him so much. I want him to be able to feel God's love through us as parents. Maybe one day he'll watch these. He'll be able to get a glimpse of what every day was like leading up to his birth. How awesome. It's almost like existing before you existed. And get a feel for who I am as a person, as a woman, as a mom, as a pre-mom. I'm not even there yet. But if you do ever watch these, I love you already more than I could even imagine. And I'm really excited. God chose us to be your parents. And we're going to mess up. I'm telling you right now, we're going to mess up. Because we mess up every day. But we love each other. Your dad and I, we're like best friends. And we help each other a lot. And we believe in each other. And we respect each other. And we love God, ultimately. He's the center of our lives. And he's one day I'll tell you stories, maybe through this video journal, but he's provided us a home. He's provided for us a life. He's provided for us since the beginning. He's never, ever let us down. Even when we thought things were looking kind of weird and crazy, there was always a twist that we didn't see, and that's because he's sovereign and he's in total control even when it doesn't seem like it. So that's a little bit about us. Today's a pretty good day. Craig's at work. He leaves tomorrow for New York. It's my first time being alone while on bed rest. And we have some people set up to kind of help me out while he's gone. And our pastors have been phenomenal. Pastor Danny and Donna, she's cooked for us and she did our laundry. How awesome is that? And they're gonna help us walk shadow. And the girls at the church, which, get this, the church office is 4 buildings away at the end of this block. And our Pastor Danny and Donna live 1 street over. So the girls from the church office, Ginger and Lucy, are going to help us walk shadow during the days that Craig's gone. And Donna's she's helping out with meals and laundry and stuff like that, and helping with walking shadow also. So that's just an example of how God is providing, even in the midst of this challenging situation, where I'm on disability and Craig is having to pull a lot of the weight. God is still faithful to us, and it just makes us feel really good that you as a little boy belong here, and that he's making sure that even in the midst of life things that sometimes don't go right, that he's creating provision for us to live and maintain our current lifestyle, as well as help me rest so that you can thrive in my tummy. I think you're sleeping right now. Anyway, so that's today, day 1 of my video journal, and we'll see how it goes from here. Love you.